And major Santa Ana winds coming our way. We'll tell you where and how strong they'll be coming up tonight.
First forecast, Ev.
Hey there, Sharon. Yeah, that's exactly right. We could see even hurricane force winds right here in our forecast in a matter of just a couple of days. So we'll tell you exactly when and where coming up in a little bit. But we are taking you outside first and foremost to our Saddle Peak camera. We're overlooking the Santa Monica Bay, dealing with mostly clear conditions out there. A pretty warm day on tap today. Maybe another warm day on tap as we head to tomorrow. So we'll give you all the details in a minute. Do want to point out it's 60 degrees right here at the broadcast center in Studio City. So pretty mild night out there. Radar showing you lots of red highlighting. What does that mean? Couple of things. We're looking at high wind warnings and red flag warnings, not currently in effect, but eventually going into effect starting tomorrow evening. From tomorrow evening through about first thing Thursday morning, we are expecting very windy conditions. It's going to be lasting through Friday, and again, a very big Santa Ana event coming our way. We're going to show you exactly how windy it's going to get, where it's going to get windy coming up in just a few minutes, so don't go away. Sharon, back to you.
All right.
Yeah, that's absolutely. We are tracking the wind, or at least the wind that will be entering the picture pretty soon here. We did see some breezy conditions, but nothing compared to what we're expecting later on in the forecast. As we get a look outside right now at Long Beach, we're dealing with just a little bit of cloud cover out there. Temperatures on the cooler side now. We're down to the 50s, and you'll see lots of red to orange highlighting on your screen. You'll see right here that indicates a high wind warning, and we're also looking at red flag warnings going to effect tomorrow night into the overnight hours lasting through Friday. A major Santa Ana wind event on the way. In fact, we could even stand to see hurricane force winds by hurricane force 74 miles an hour or greater, sustained at about 15 seconds time. But we're expecting to maybe even see some isolated wind gusts in the higher elevations up to maybe even 80, 90 miles an hour. So again, very significant for us. You'll see right here we're looking at just breezy conditions in some spots tonight, still just bracing for the wind to enter the picture, and temperatures out there into the 40s, 50s, and the 60s. 59 in San Dimas, 60 in downtown San Pedro. You're currently at 61 degrees in Laguna Beach. You're at 59. So your weather headline showing you high pressure starting to weaken. With that, we'll see onshore conditions tomorrow, and with that as well, we're going to see just a slight cool down tomorrow afternoon. Still a pretty warm forecast nonetheless, but not quite as warm as what we've seen the last couple of days. Then, as we head to tomorrow night, that's when we're expecting that wind to kick in. We are expecting very windy conditions on the way. Earlier today, a warm day in store. We got up to 80 degrees in downtown. We were, again, 11 degrees above average for this time of year. Average just yesterday was 70. We got up to 81. Same difference. And we did see, again, very warm numbers pretty much across the board today. And still keeping it pretty warm tomorrow, even though we are cooling it down a few degrees. So today we were, again, good 10 plus degrees above average. In a lot of spots tomorrow, just a few degrees above average. You'll see over the next 24 hours, we're down to the 50s. We're up to 60 first thing in the morning. And by the afternoon, sunny and 70s for you. Santa Monica 70, Riverside 72, and Woodland Hills at a very warm 80 degrees once we head into tomorrow afternoon. So your forecast showing you wind speeds still somewhat calm for the most part, with a few exceptions as we head into the overnight hours. But things are really starting to pick up, and even in some of the lower elevations, we're dealing with breezy to windy conditions. But again, it's the higher elevations that are really going to feel the brunt of the Santa Ana wind event that's eventually coming our way. You'll see right here as we take a look at our forecast, a few things going on. We've got low pressure, this trough of low pressure dropping down. We've also got high pressure exiting the picture, and we're looking at a very tight pressure gradient as we head into the next few days. But that high pressure is going to generate those offshore winds, and with that, we are expecting to see windy conditions, clear conditions, but we're seeing something called cold air advection. Basically, cool air is advecting or moving horizontally into our forecast here in Southern California, and with that, we are expecting pretty cool conditions, even though, again, it is an offshore event. Generally, with these offshore events, we do see warmer conditions. Not the case. We're cooling it down a good 15 plus degrees in a lot of spots. You'll see for the valleys in the Inland Empire, we're looking at sunshine across the board, but here's the difference. 80 tomorrow. And once we head into Thursday, once the Santa Anas really start to kick up, we're expecting temperatures to get down into the 60s. A big cool down, again, keeping it windy Thursday into Friday with mild temperatures Saturday into Sunday. And getting a look at one more 5-day forecast for you, you're going to see that same forecast pattern. Still warm tomorrow, and then eventually cooling it down. You'll see as early as Thursday, actually, a little bit of cloud cover by Thursday for the basin in Orange County. But really, again, this is when the wind event kicks in, Thursday into Friday. By Saturday, we're a little warmer, and by Sunday, we're still keeping plenty of sunshine in the forecast, along with mild temperatures and calmer conditions in the way of wind. Lena and Sylvia, back to you.
All right.